What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So, guys, I really want to tell a story time, right? When I was about 30 years old, which is 12 years ago, I was dealing with this one chick. I'm gonna call her name. Her name was Tonisha. She was very, very beautiful, but she was crazy as hell. Not like crazy, like I'm gonna burn you crazy, but just like play like a lot of like serious games, and you could just never figure her out. I think like whatever guy that she's dealing with right now is probably going through a lot, and I'm thankful to God that I'm nowhere near where she's at, because she still probably look good too. But anyways, make a long story short, I used to be frustrated with her, but she was so fine and the sex was so good. The reason why it was good because she was crazy. And the crazier she was, I got caught into that, and I noticed something, that when the ladies are, like if the sex is like really great, a lot of times I've noticed that they have been more or less abnormal. Look at your best sexual experiences and then go back and see how normal they were in comparisons to other people. It's always like that. Like it's never that you be like, man, this girl got good sex and she's just normal. That's like, okay, she's normal. I really want to marry her because she's normal, but I like, little Keisha over here down the street that be making it clap and everything like that. Like, that's who I want to, because she's sending pictures and videos out the blue. This is what I need in my life. But really what you're saying is she is so crazy. It's exciting. A lot of guys want to admit that, right? Anyways, I ended up, like I was going crazy over this girl. I could barely even work and stuff. I mean, she was throwing in my face. She had other dudes. I didn't care. Like one time I drove over there. I was living in Sacramento at the time. She was in Concord. I drove over there. And I bought her a Valentine's Day gift. And after buying that gift, I didn't know the guy was inside the house. I'm outside her house the whole time. I didn't know. The guy could have came and shot me and everything. Like she was crazy. And I found out real quick after that experience, I didn't want that no more for me. That was it. I don't care if my sex life was going to suffer the rest of my life. I would just watch OnlyFans or whatever. And I'm going to tell you, like, that crazy cuckoo will help you lose your life. So many dudes are dead now behind somebody like her. Now, here's the problem when you're Zion Williamson. When you got money, a lot of the people who are crazy know how to act regular. Like, girls who are twerking, girls who are IG models. At first, you have access to them. Like before, when you're broke, you don't have access to those people. You just don't, because you're broke. But now once you become somebody, you got some money, it's easier now. And that's the downfall. And I always talk about this with black men. That's where it goes left. Because now, at first, I was just looking. I was looking and I could not participate. I had to give me some oil or whatever, Palmelina, wear myself out, right? Here's the issue now. When you got access, you got access. You got action, you got action. All right? Once you get action, and now it's like believable. Like if you say like, you know what? Like usually you chase for dates and stuff like that. And even if you get rich, you'll still chase for dates. But if you can say theoretically, like, yo, where you at? And they'll be like, well, where you at? And you could be in a different state. But if they say, I will pay for my own ticket to come see you, that's the beginning of the end. Because they're going to all start off like that. You ain't got to fly me out. I'll fly myself out, right? Which is, you're going to think to yourself like, oh, man, she don't want me for me. She want me for me. She ain't trying to spend my money. She ain't trying to spend it. But let me talk about that, because this is important. Then you start seeing little signs that you don't ignore. And the reason why you can't ignore it is because, especially if they're older than you, listen to what I'm saying. If you're a young man, anytime a woman is older than a man, she can do some things to the guy in the bed that most women his age probably not gonna be able to do. I mean, I'm just gonna be real. Okay. That's something that a lot of guys don't know. And this lady is going to be trying to put it on you like crazy. I'm talking about everything, anything you want to do. If you're rich, if it's threesomes, look, all of that is in question. I don't know why y'all think that it's not. It's in question for sure. Threesomes, gangbangs, whatever you want to talk about, nothing's off the table. Fulfilling all of your stuff, and then not playing games. Like a lot of young women play games. Older women are not going to play games with you like that. Right? Now, let's kind of go back to something that we talk about. Now, here's something that's different that we need to say. What is that? Once you get into all of that, and into the good sex, and into some of the red flags that you probably don't know that you should check, that's when you'll start to notice this crazy. And you really wasn't worried about that because, you know, people that are crazy, man, they're fun to be around. I'm just gonna tell the truth. If you just think about somebody like Charleston White, he completely crazy, right? We all got an uncle or an aunt that we only want to be around them because they're gonna say something that don't make no damn sense, right? We like people who are foolish and stupid. They're fun to be around. Crazy ladies, for a lot of guys, are fun to be around even when you're not having sex. Like you know, there's some ladies, crazy people in general, but you know, like some ladies you would only be around if you're having sex. If you don't have sex, you don't want them to be around. But when you're crazy, they fun to be around all the time. Talking about stuff, going stuff, playing video games, everything. Because anything they can get along with. The issue is when they start doing stuff that's scary. What is that? Let me tell you. This girl in Zion Williamson, I'm gonna get to the point. I know I'm being long with it. This chick now has posted Moriah Mills, a video of her getting a face tattoo on her cheek. This is after everything that has happened. She's getting a Zion Williamson tattoo on her face. After saying that she's gonna put his sex tapes out, after threatening him, telling him to get rid of the baby mama, talking about his D little, he's spitting her mouth, all kind of stuff, right? She goes out and does this. Listen, this lady here is self-destructible. I'm telling you, these are who you do. And a lot of guys are working hard right now to make some money, to get rich, to impress somebody that's crazy like this. I know so many guys trying to do that. Like, I know so many young guys who want to be rich so they could have this girl won't date you if you're broke, and thank God you're broke. But once you get some money, this is exactly who a lot of guys will end up with. And then you come over here and get laughed at by somebody like me and roasted up here. You worked all that hard to deal with a person that is completely a psychopath. Congratulations. And guys learn every day. You worked all that to be in the NBA, NFL, rapper, YouTuber, all of that. Dun, 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 surprise. Congratulations. You ended up with her. Yeah. Like you worked so hard to fail with that. So many guys do that, all for the exchange of what? Freaky sexual encounters. It's better off watching OnlyFans. At least you can turn it off. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. Appreciate you for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.